Guys and dolls. So, I had to get an ambulance out yesterday for my girlfriend. She, obviously, she's having the baby. Blue lighted, possible contractions, a bit early, but better safe than sorry, because she's got a heart condition as well. So, stay on top of things right now. The last thing I want to do is lose any of them, lose the two of them, you know what I mean? So, no chances taken. Ambulance, brilliant, straight up through the Royal in Edinburgh, so can't fault it. So I got in there yesterday, and what I'm going to say to you is here, don't want anybody taking this the wrong way. I'm just going to tell you my experience and how I feel right now. That's all I can do. And if that upsets some people, there's nothing I can do about it, you know what I mean? I'm not going to not talk about something just because I might upset a few people, because it kind of annoys me. So, came in yesterday into the hospital, and we went into it wasn't the accident emergency, it was a maternity bit. It's like a triage, we came in, there was myself, my partner's mum, and I think it was 4 African families and 3 Middle Eastern families, couples, and 7 hours. One girl was there for 7 hours, we were there for a good 6-7 hours. She was still there, young girl, 18 years old, The thing is, it's like, somebody had to come out and say, we're really sorry about this and all that, waiting for a doctor. There's no doctors, you know what I mean? There's no doctors. This isn't like, I'm sitting there, my girlfriend, we're panicking, everybody's panicking, thinking, 28 weeks she is. I know the baby's formed and all that, and there's an 8 or 9 chance or whatever, I don't know, but it's still scary, Everybody's stressing out, worrying like fuck, you know what I mean? And we can't even see a doctor. And it's not these other people's fault, let me tell you that now for nothing, because I look at these people and I think to myself, I'm just glad they're here getting the care they need, and rather than in Rwanda or a Congo or somewhere where it's really bad, and I'm just glad that these women are safe. They're able to get the luxuries that we have, and all the stuff that we have with the NHS. It's brilliant. I'm not faulting that, and my problem isn't that. It's the government that's at fault. We are struggling. There is no more room. I'm telling you now, these people are coming over. They're not doctors. I'm assure you, there's no doctors here. There's no doctors here. We've got a young 18-year-old girl sitting here for 8 hours. Right, fair enough. She's probably in because she's just a wee bit scared. She's early on. So it is a triage, you know what I mean? But it's still not fair, she's sitting there and all these people are coming and going, It's like, and it's hard not to come across as somebody has the label is, you know what I mean? Because it's definitely not the thing, that's not how I think. I'm only thinking about me and my partner right now and that my baby, I don't have time or the resources or anything to think about anybody else right now, but I do understand that everybody's got certain situations and all that, and I respect that. And I'm not saying that they shouldn't be there or anything like that, you know what I mean? They're here, that's it, you know what I mean? They deserve everything that we get, the NHS, but we are busting at the seams right now. And this is Scotland. Scotland's nowhere near as bad as England. I don't know how you are coping down there. I don't know how. You know what I mean? Phone a doctor. You gotta wait 2 weeks just to get a phone call back. Sometimes, you know what I mean? Never mind an appointment. You want a face-to-face, you can be waiting up to 2 months. What's going? That's not right. That's not right. I don't really have any experience with hospitals, you know what I mean? Apart from whenever I needed to get fixed, you know what I mean? After getting beat or whatever. But I'm not a complainer, you know what I mean? I'm not one of them ones that always goes to the doctors and all that, or goes to the hospitals. It's new to me, all this, you know what I mean? And I'm sitting there for hours last night. Didn't get home till the early hours. Had to get a taxi and everything, you know what I mean? It was a nightmare, absolute nightmare. Not knowing what was going on. They kept her in. I had to get back for the dogs and that, you know what I mean? Or I would have stayed. But, she was comfortable and everything was okay. Then, by the time, like I say, 6 odd hours later, they managed to find out where the baby was inside her and stuff like that, and put everybody's mind at rest. But it wasn't nice, and I can remember when I was younger being at the doctors and everybody used to talk and have a laugh, especially Scotland and Irish folk. We're banter merchants, and especially when you're nervous and you want to break the ice with the people next to you, you know what I mean? You try and say something funny or something, you just get a conversation going, because everybody's bored shitless, you know what I mean? But this thing last night, it was like, No disrespect, but they were all speaking their own languages, you know what I mean? And it was a bit uncomfortable, to be honest with you, you know, because, like, again, I'm not used to it, you know? And they're all speaking their own languages, and everybody, there was only another 3 white couples. There was 4 Africans, 3 Middle East, and there was another 3, including us, 3 Scottish, or I think actually the wee girl was English, to be honest with you. She sounded like an English accent. I felt so sorry for her, you know? God love her, man. But like, it's uncomfortable. It's not right, you know what I mean? It's uncomfortable because everybody's sitting waiting for so long as well. It's not about them being from a different country. You know what I mean? That's my problem. You know, feeling uncomfortable. You know what I mean? Because I just personally, if I was in another country and I could speak that language, I wouldn't be speaking in my own tongue. I would make other people feel around me comfortable. I would try and involve them in the conversation. But I understand it's different cultures and they're not like us. They don't interact like us the way we do, and we're just like really nosy. What are you here for? What are you up here for? Are you okay? And all that, you know what I mean? Because we're brass necks, us Brits, you know. There's no two ways about it, you know. And it just seems to me that, you know, there's a big culture difference, and it's causing problems, you know what I mean? It's causing problems. There's so many problems. There's so many things that came out of this visit, you know. But like, the main thing is that she's good. The baby's good, you know. Good wee strong girl in there. She's trying to get out, obviously, you know what I mean? Done a good bit of movement yesterday, and it was a urine infection. We don't know, like, we're still waiting for tests, but all good, nothing to worry about, you know what I mean? But it's not a nice experience, I don't think, to be honest with you, for anybody involved, you know. And like, I don't know, it's the government need to have because they're all private. They don't go through what we go through, you know. They're not seeing what we're going through on these streets here, what our hospitals are like, what people are like in doctors. People aren't phoning the doctors. People are not phoning the doctors because, one, you can't get through. It takes you ages. It takes you half the day to get through, just to get through, you know. And then when you do get through, you got to wait ages to think to a doctor, you know. And a lot of people, like, when they're not well or when they've got a sore stomach, or and it could be something serious. It could be something to do with a cancer or something. And they need to be seen there and then. They need to be seen when they're feeling this thing, because when it goes, it comes and goes. I know how it is with people, you know what I mean? I know what I'm like. I need to be dragged to the doctors, you know what I mean? But yeah, that's all I've got to say. You know what I mean, guys? Go and jump on the bus. Alright. Wee bus journey a day. Not really good, but not done buses since I was a wee boy, so this is a bit of fun. Have a good day, guys. It's Sunday. All the best.